Any parent, teacher, or teenager knows smartphones are addictive. Look at any dinner table, any classroom, or any subway, and you're going to see heads down, light shining in their eyes, digital content rushing past, filling their brains.
Just as language gave way to emojis and essays became tweets, the online content is changing. Everything is becoming much shorter.
10 seconds of laughter, 15 seconds of shock, again and again. Instagram, TikTok, the content shorter and shorter.
Here in South Korea, stories on short-form addiction are popping up everywhere. News are reporting on the youth seeking medical care, and society is anxious about what's happening.
But what is short-form content? And is society right to be worried about these addictions? Or is it just old people not understanding the new technology and the environment in which young people are thriving? Let's find out.
The Glory is dominating K-drama charts, but not everyone is watching it on Netflix. In fact, a lot of people are watching it through YouTube Shorts and Instagram clips. It's the same with Boys Planet. I mean, why wait a whole week when you can watch the highlights on Instagram? This is short form.
But this short form is not just about K-dramas and boys dancing. It can tell us anything. How many people got COVID in the last 24 hours? How many people got married this year? Who's streaming what? Who's dating who? It is everything.
When I look at people in the subway station, there's so many people watching shorts in various media outlets, and sometimes I look over their shoulder and also enjoy what they're watching.
Likes, tweets, opinion polls, J-pop, animal videos, we know everything.
The average Korean lives 83 years.
A Korean marriage lasts 17 years.
Commuting time in Seoul is 96 minutes per day.
Even the big K-pop songs are checking in under 3 minutes.
So what does this say about attention? According to the data, the human ability to focus dropped 25% between 2000 and 2015. That means today, the average attention span is just 8.25 seconds.
That's less than a goldfish. And that means marketers, influencers, and content creators have to make or break it within 7 seconds.
But is this real? Let's hit the glitch and find out more.
You got me looking for
집중력 저하 경험한 적이 있어서 요걸 최대한 학습에 영향이 미치지 않도록 하고 있는데요. 예를 들어서 공부할 때는 인스타그램을 지우고 가방 안에 놓고 잠궈두는 식으로.
When it comes to going to hospitals because of short-form addiction, I don't think that person is only addicted to short videos. The idea of addiction doesn't only have to do with one content. I think it might have to do more with only watching short forms and being on your phone consistently.
조금 지루하다고 SNS 풀린 순간부터 그러니까 오히려 이 SNS라는 것 자체가 되게 자극적이고 재밌기 때문에 이 긴 수업 자체가 너무 길게 느껴지는 거예요. 지루하게 느껴지고 재미없게 느껴지고 그럼 당연히 수업 길게 느껴지겠죠?
It's actually really hard to be present. I mean, the real world is out there. We can see it, we can hear it, but it's boring. It's the exact opposite of short-form videos.
Well, we know what we're meant to do. Limit our screen time. Don't look at your phone as soon as you wake up, and make sure your kids have done their homework before they start looking at their pads.
Delete our applications, buy non-smartphones, concentrate. What was I gonna say?
But you see, the thing is, Michelle, it's not your fault. Your attention didn't suddenly vanish. It was stolen.
To survive in the current world, you have to be a great multitasker, switching between DMs, Webtoon, any platform you can think of.
There's this thing in psychology called the switch cost effect, and this is really important because even though you think you're successfully multitasking, you're not. Every time you go from one task to another, this affects your performance. It's physically hurting you, cognitively hurting you, and it's lowering your ability to focus every time.
So the more we do, the worse we feel. There are solutions, and just as you would expect, they involve time.
We have all experienced flow states. You do something meaningful and time disappears. You focus effortlessly. Your brain is silent, but alive.
But how do we get there? We need a goal, it needs to be meaningful, and it needs to be challenging, at the edge of our ability. When we are there, we are flowing.
But short-form content seems the opposite of the flow state. Short-form content doesn't challenge us intellectually or spiritually. It doesn't provide anything meaningful. It's always a distraction, never the goal.
Short-form content does entertain us. It can be fun, and it also can be educating. But does it stop us from asking the important questions?
So whatever you think of short-form content, it is here to stay. This week, even Spotify announced it's going to become like TikTok and have a feed with music, videos, images, all coming at you. This is the new world, and it's the world of youth.
And we all need a little bit of fun once in a while. This is not about becoming a monk, renouncing social media, rejecting everything that we enjoy. Young people are actually thriving. They're creating their own world, their own language, and becoming influencers. The master of the 7 seconds.
Woo!